Question 1. What should you do when approaching a curve where you cannot see the oncoming traffic? A. Increase your speed to minimize the time on the curve. B. Maintain your speed and honk to alert oncoming traffic. C. Slow down and prepare for the possibility of stopping. Answer. C. Slow down and prepare for the possibility of stopping. When you cannot see oncoming traffic on a curve, it's safest to reduce speed and be ready to stop if necessary. Question 2. Describe how to proceed when two vehicles arrive at an uncontrolled intersection at the same time. A. The vehicle to the left has the right of way. B. The vehicle to the right has the right of way. C. Both vehicles should stop and proceed at the same time. Answer. B. The vehicle to the right has the right of way. At uncontrolled intersections, the first to arrive, first to proceed rule applies. If vehicles arrive simultaneously, the one to the right goes first. Question 3. How should you react if your vehicle begins to hydroplane on a wet road surface? A. Brake hard to reduce speed quickly. B. Accelerate to regain traction. C. Ease off the accelerator and steer straight. Answer. C. Ease off the accelerator and steer straight. If you start to hydroplane, gently lifting off the throttle and steering in the direction you want to go can help regain control. Question 4. What is the correct action if you are driving on a freeway and miss your exit? A. Make a U-turn through the median. B. Continue to the next exit and find a way back. C. Stop and reverse on the shoulder. Answer. B. Continue to the next exit and find a way back. If you miss your exit, it's safest to proceed to the next exit rather than attempting dangerous maneuvers. Question 5. Explain the process for safely changing lanes in heavy traffic on a multi-lane highway. A. Signal your intention, check mirrors and blind spots, then change lanes quickly. B. Honk to alert other drivers and change lanes without signaling. C. Wait for a large gap in traffic before signaling and changing lanes. Answer. A. Signal your intention, check mirrors and blind spots, then change lanes quickly. Proper signaling and checking is crucial for safe lane changes. Question 6. Under what circumstances can you legally use the carpool lane as a solo driver in California? A. If you are late for an appointment. B. When traffic in other lanes is moving below the speed limit. C. If you drive a low-emission or electric vehicle with the appropriate decal. Answer. C. If you drive a low-emission or electric vehicle with the appropriate decal. California allows certain clean air vehicles to use HOV lanes regardless of passenger count. Question 7. What steps should be taken if your vehicle's accelerator sticks while driving? A. Keep pumping the accelerator pedal. B. Turn off the engine immediately. C. Shift to neutral and apply the brakes. Answer. C. Shift to neutral and apply the brakes. This allows you to stop the vehicle while the engine is disengaged. Question 8. How should you respond to an emergency vehicle approaching from the opposite direction on a 2-lane road? A. Speed up to clear the lane faster. B. Pull over to the right and stop. C. Continue driving without changing speed. Answer. B. Pull over to the right and stop. This creates a clear path for the emergency vehicle. Question 9. Describe the legal obligations of a driver involved in a collision resulting in property damage only. A. Leave the scene as quickly as possible. B. Exchange information with the other party and report the accident to the DMV if necessary. C. Wait for police to arrive and make a report. Answer. B. Exchange information with the other party and report the accident to the DMV if necessary. It's important to provide your details and report significant damages. Question 10. What are the consequences of failing to secure a load properly on your vehicle? A. A warning from law enforcement. B. Possible fines and liability for damages caused by the load. C. No consequences as long as the load does not fall off. Answer. B. Possible fines and liability for damages caused by the load. Ensuring your load is secure is a legal requirement to prevent accidents and injuries. Question 11. In what situations is it required to stop for a school bus on a divided highway? A. Always, regardless of the direction you're traveling. B. Only if you're traveling in the same direction as the bus. C. Never if the highway is divided by a physical barrier. Answer C. Never if the highway is divided by a physical barrier. The division means you're not required to stop if on the opposite side. Question 12. Explain how to determine who has the right-of-way at a T intersection with no traffic signs or signals. A. The vehicle on the through street has the right-of-way. B. The vehicle approaching from the right has the right-of-way. C. The first vehicle to stop at the intersection has the right-of-way. Answer A. The vehicle on the through street has the right-of-way. At T intersections, vehicles on the terminating street must yield to those on the through street. Question 13. What should you do if you encounter a funeral procession while driving? A. Join the procession to get through traffic faster. B. Yield and do not pass or interrupt the procession. C. Honk to signal the procession to move faster. Answer B. Yield and do not pass or interrupt the procession. It's respectful and often legally required to allow the procession to pass uninterrupted. Question 14. How do you handle a left turn at an intersection where the traffic light is malfunctioning? A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. B. Make the turn quickly before oncoming traffic approaches. C. Wait for the light to start working again. Answer A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. This ensures all drivers approach the intersection with caution and yield appropriately. Question 15. What actions are required if a police officer signals you to pull over while you are in the middle of an intersection? A. Stop in the intersection. B. Continue through the intersection and then pull over to the right. C. Accelerate to clear the intersection quickly. Answer B. Continue through the intersection and then pull over to the right. This minimizes traffic disruption and ensures safety for all parties. Question 16. Describe the correct procedure when making a right turn onto a street with bike lanes. A. Signal, check for bicyclists, and then merge into the bike lane before turning. B. Turn from your current lane without entering the bike lane. C. Stop and yield to all bicyclists before turning without signaling. Answer A. Signal, check for bicyclists, and then merge into the bike lane before turning. Ensuring the bike lane is clear before merging minimizes risk to cyclists. Question 17. How should you adjust your driving in response to a roadwork next 5 miles sign? A. Maintain your current speed unless workers are present. B. Increase speed to minimize time in the work zone. C. Reduce speed and prepare for changes in traffic patterns. Answer C. Reduce speed and prepare for changes in traffic patterns. Work zones often have reduced speed limits and altered lanes for safety. Question 18. What precautions should you take when merging onto a highway from the left lane? A. Speed up significantly to merge in front of oncoming traffic. B. Check mirrors and blind spots carefully, then merge when it's safe. C. Use the shoulder as a merging lane if traffic is heavy. Answer B. Check mirrors and blind spots carefully, then merge when it's safe. Merging from the left can be more challenging due to higher speeds. Question 19. How does California law address the use of headlights during daylight hours? A. Headlights are required at all times. B. Headlights must be used in reduced visibility conditions. C. Headlights are only required from 30 minutes after sunset to 30 minutes before sunrise. Answer B. Headlights must be used in reduced visibility conditions. This includes fog, rain, or other situations where visibility is compromised. Question 20. What is the correct behavior when approaching a left turn yield on green sign? A. Proceed with the left turn without yielding. B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians before completing the turn. C. Stop completely and wait for a green arrow. Answer B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians before completing the turn. The green light means proceed with caution, not an unconditional right to turn. Question 21. How should you react if you are driving and suddenly find yourself in thick fog, especially if your vehicle is not equipped with fog lights? A. Increase your speed to exit the foggy area quicker. B. Turn on your high beam headlights for better visibility. C. Slow down, turn on your low beam headlights, and increase following distance. Answer. C. Slow down, turn on your low beam headlights, and increase following distance. High beams can reflect off the fog and further impair visibility, while low beams and reducing speed can enhance safety. Question 22. What is the most appropriate course of action if you notice that a vehicle has been tailgating you for several miles on a two-lane road? A. Slow down and encourage them to pass when it's safe. B. Maintain your speed and tap your brakes to signal them to back off. C. Accelerate to create distance between your vehicle and the tailgater. Answer. A. Slow down and encourage them to pass when it's safe. This reduces the risk of a rear-end collision and allows the tailgater to move ahead. Question 23. Describe the procedure you should follow if you accidentally drive past a school bus displaying flashing red lights and a stop sign. A. Continue driving as stopping might cause confusion. B. Pull over at the next safe opportunity and wait for the bus to move. C. Immediately stop your vehicle and report the incident to the authorities. Answer. C. Immediately stop your vehicle and report the incident to the authorities. Passing a stopped school bus is illegal, and self-reporting may mitigate potential penalties. Question 24. In the event of a tire blowout while driving at high speeds, what are the initial steps you should take to ensure safety? A. Brake hard to stop the vehicle as quickly as possible. B. Maintain control, gradually slow down, and steer towards the roadside. C. Immediately turn on your hazard lights and continue at the same speed. Answer. B. Maintain control, gradually slow down, and steer towards the roadside. Sudden braking can cause loss of control, especially during a blowout. Question 25. How do you navigate a roundabout when there are multiple lanes and you need to exit immediately? A. Enter from the left lane and exit from the right lane. B. Stay in the right lane both to enter and exit the roundabout. C. Choose any lane and signal right before your exit. Answer. B. Stay in the right lane both to enter and exit the roundabout. This ensures you're positioned correctly to exit safely. Question 26. Explain the significance of a wrong way sign and what actions you should take upon encountering one while driving. A. Ignore the sign if you're sure of your direction. B. Continue until you find a safe place to turn around. C. Stop safely, then reverse or turn around as soon as it's safe to do so. Answer. C. Stop safely, then reverse or turn around as soon as it's safe to do so. A wrong way sign indicates you're going against traffic, posing a serious risk. Question 27. Detail the steps required to safely pass a bicyclist on a narrow road with no dedicated bike lane. A. Honk to alert the bicyclist, then pass closely to minimize lane departure. B. Slow down and wait until there is enough space to pass safely, leaving at least 3 feet of clearance. C. Accelerate quickly to pass the bicyclist, using the oncoming traffic lane if necessary. Answer. B. Slow down and wait until there is enough space to pass safely, leaving at least 3 feet of clearance. Safety and patience are key when passing bicyclists. Question 28. What precautions should be taken when driving near large trucks in windy conditions? A. Drive closely behind the truck to reduce wind resistance. B. Maintain a greater following distance and be alert to sudden swerves. C. Overtake quickly to minimize time spent next to the truck. Answer. B. Maintain a greater following distance and be alert to sudden swerves. Trucks can be unpredictably affected by strong winds. Question 29. If you are involved in a minor collision in a busy intersection with no injuries, what should be your first action following the incident? A. Immediately exit the vehicle and assess the damage. B. Move the vehicle out of traffic. If possible, then exchange information. C. Wait in the vehicle for police to arrive and direct traffic. Answer B. Move the vehicle out of traffic, if possible, then exchange information. Clearing the roadway can prevent further accidents and traffic congestion. Question 30. How do you approach a situation where the traffic signal turns green, but a pedestrian is still crossing the road in front of you? A. Proceed with caution, driving around the pedestrian. B. Honk to encourage the pedestrian to cross faster. C. Wait until the pedestrian has safely reached the sidewalk before proceeding. Answer C. Wait until the pedestrian has safely reached the sidewalk before proceeding. Pedestrian safety is paramount, even if it means waiting at a green light. Question 31. What are the legal requirements for yielding to public transit buses re-entering traffic in California? A. Buses always have the right of way when re-entering traffic. B. Yield to buses only when they signal to merge from a bus stop. C. Drivers are not required to yield to buses in California. Answer B. Yield to buses only when they signal to merge from a bus stop. California law requires drivers to yield to transit buses as a safety measure. Question 32. When faced with a no passing zone sign on a two-lane road, what factors should you consider before deciding to overtake a slower vehicle ahead? A. The type of vehicle you're driving and its ability to accelerate. B. Visibility of the road ahead, presence of oncoming traffic, and legal passing areas. C. The speed of the slower vehicle compared to the speed limit. Answer B. Visibility of the road ahead, presence of oncoming traffic, and legal passing areas. Safety and legality must dictate passing decisions. Question 33. If an emergency vehicle is approaching while you are stopped at an intersection with no room to move over, what is the best course of action? A. Proceed through the intersection to clear the way. B. Stay put and let the emergency vehicle navigate around you. C. Attempt to move into the intersection if there is no oncoming traffic. Answer B. Stay put and let the emergency vehicle navigate around you. Moving unpredictably could create more hazards. Question 34. Describe the driver's responsibilities when a keep right sign is posted on a highway. A. Move to the right lane unless overtaking or turning left. B. Stay in the left lane to allow faster traffic to pass on the right. C. The sign only applies to vehicles in the rightmost lane. Answer A. Move to the right lane unless overtaking or turning left. This facilitates smoother traffic flow and allows faster vehicles to pass on the left. Question 35. What measures should you take when approaching a cross traffic ahead sign in a busy urban area? A. Increase speed to quickly navigate the intersection. B. Be prepared to stop and yield to cross traffic. C. Ignore the sign if you have the right of way. Answer B. Be prepared to stop and yield to cross traffic. Anticipating potential hazards from crossing vehicles enhances safety for all. Question 36. Explain how to properly use your vehicle's mirrors to avoid collisions when parallel parking in tight spaces. A. Adjust mirrors outward to maximize the view of the parking space. B. Rely solely on rear-view mirrors for guidance. C. Use side mirrors and over-the-shoulder checks to monitor surrounding space. Answer C. Use side mirrors and over-the-shoulder checks to monitor surrounding space. Comprehensive visual checks minimize the risk of collision. Question 37. What actions should you take upon seeing a truck rollover reduced speed sign while driving on a highway? A. Maintain current speed if no trucks are visible. B. Reduce speed and increase following distance, especially in curves. C. Accelerate to pass trucks before they potentially roll over. Answer B. Reduce speed and increase following distance, especially in curves. Anticipating and preparing for potential hazards can prevent accidents. Question 38. Detail how you should proceed when the right lane must turn right sign is posted, but you intend to go straight. A. Continue in the right lane and merge left after the intersection. B. Move to a lane that continues straight well before the intersection. C. Signal left and turn right despite the sign. Answer: B. Move to a lane that continues straight well before the intersection. Proper lane selection is crucial for following road signs and signals. Question 39. Describe the legal implications of failing to stop for a men at work sign in a construction zone. A. A verbal warning from construction personnel. B. Double fines and potential points on your driving record. C. No specific legal consequences, but encouraged caution. Answer: B. Double fines and potential points on your driving record. Traffic violations in construction zones carry heavier penalties to ensure worker safety. Question 40. What are the considerations for making a safe U-turn on a residential street that has a high volume of pedestrian traffic? A. Only make a U-turn at intersections with traffic signals. B. Check for pedestrians and oncoming traffic, and only proceed when clear. C. U-turns should be avoided on residential streets with high pedestrian traffic. Answer: B. Check for pedestrians and oncoming traffic, and only proceed when clear. Safety of pedestrians and other vehicles must be a priority. Question 41. What is the appropriate response if you encounter aggressive driving behavior from another driver on the road? A. Respond with similar aggressive behavior to assert your space. B. Maintain your composure, avoid eye contact, and create distance. C. Immediately stop your vehicle and confront the driver. Answer: B. Maintain your composure, avoid eye contact, and create distance. It's important to stay calm and not escalate the situation for safety. Question 42. How should you proceed when driving in a lane marked with a right lane must turn right sign, but you wish to continue straight? A. Signal and move to a lane that continues straight as soon as possible. B. Continue in the right lane and merge straight ahead through the intersection. C. Stop before the intersection and wait for instructions from other drivers. Answer: A. Signal and move to a lane that continues straight as soon as possible. Following lane signs is crucial for traffic flow and safety. Question 43. What are the legal requirements for using hazard lights while driving on a highway? A. Only when stopped or driving significantly below the speed limit due to an emergency. B. At any time you feel that visibility is reduced. C. To signal to other drivers that you intend to exit soon. Answer: A. Only when stopped or driving significantly below the speed limit due to an emergency. Hazard lights are for emergency situations to indicate a potential hazard. Question 44. In what scenario is it permissible to cross a double solid yellow line on the road? A. To pass a slow-moving vehicle when there is no oncoming traffic. B. When turning left into a driveway, alley, or business entrance. C. It is never permissible to cross double solid yellow lines. Answer: B. When turning left into a driveway, alley, or business entrance. This is an exception to the rule against crossing double solid yellow lines. Question 45. How do you react when approaching an intersection and the traffic signal changes from green to yellow? A. Accelerate to clear the intersection quickly. B. Continue at the same speed and prepare to stop if the light turns red. C. Slow down and stop before the intersection if it's safe to do so. Answer: C. Slow down and stop before the intersection if it's safe to do so. The yellow light is a warning that the signal is about to change to red. Question 46. Detail the steps you should take immediately after a tire blowout while driving at high speed. A. Brake hard to reduce your speed quickly. B. Maintain control of the vehicle. Gradually slow down and pull over safely. C. Immediately pull over to the side of the road regardless of speed. Answer: B. Maintain control of the vehicle. Gradually slow down and pull over safely. Abrupt actions can lead to loss of control. Question 47. Describe the process for turning left onto a busy street from a driveway without traffic signals. A. Wait for a large gap in both directions of traffic before proceeding. B. Signal other drivers to stop and create a gap for you. C. Turn quickly when there is a small break in traffic. Answer: A. Wait for a large gap in both directions of traffic before proceeding. Patience and safety are key in such situations without traffic signals. Question 48. What actions should a driver take when approaching a no passing zone sign on a two-lane road? A. Speed up to pass vehicles ahead before the zone starts. B. Prepare to overtake using the oncoming lane if clear. C. Do not attempt to pass and maintain position behind slower vehicles. Answer. C. Do not attempt to pass and maintain position behind slower vehicles. No passing zones are established for safety due to limited visibility or other hazards. Question 49. How does California law regulate the use of electronic devices for navigation while driving? A. Devices must be operated hands-free and mounted on the dashboard or windshield. B. Handheld use is permitted for navigation purposes only. C. Navigation devices are prohibited while driving. Answer. A. Devices must be operated hands-free and mounted on the dashboard or windshield. This law aims to minimize distraction. Question 50. Explain the procedure for safely passing a bicycle on a road without a designated bicycle lane. A. Honk to alert the bicyclist, then pass closely at high speed. B. Pass the bicyclist, leaving at least 3 feet of space between your vehicle and the bicycle. C. Follow closely behind the bicyclist until they move off the road. Answer. B. Pass the bicyclist, leaving at least 3 feet of space between your vehicle and the bicycle. California law requires at least a 3-foot clearance when passing bicycles. Question 51. What should you do if you approach an intersection where the cross traffic ahead sign is posted? A. Increase speed to minimize time spent in the intersection. B. Proceed without changing speed or direction. C. Slow down, look both ways, and proceed with caution. Answer. C. Slow down, look both ways, and proceed with caution. Always be prepared for potential cross traffic at such intersections. Question 52. Describe how to handle a situation where you must drive through a deep puddle on the road. A. Accelerate to create a wave that pushes water away from your vehicle. B. Avoid the puddle if possible, or drive through slowly to prevent hydroplaning. C. Stop and wait for the water to recede before proceeding. Answer. B. Avoid the puddle if possible, or drive through slowly to prevent hydroplaning. Minimizing speed can reduce the risk of losing control or damaging your vehicle. Question 53. What are the implications of a truck rollover reduced speed sign for non-commercial drivers? A. It's an advisory for trucks only. Other vehicles need not adjust speed. B. Reduce speed and be alert to the higher rollover risk for all vehicles in the area. C. Increase speed to quickly navigate past areas prone to truck rollovers. Answer. B. Reduce speed and be alert to the higher rollover risk for all vehicles in the area. Such signs indicate a risk that can affect any high-profile vehicle. Question 54. How do you adjust your driving in response to a Men at Work sign in an urban area? A. Maintain your usual speed unless workers are visibly present on the road. B. Reduce speed, observe for directions from traffic controllers, and be prepared for unexpected obstacles. C. Use an alternative route to avoid the construction zone altogether. Answer. B. Reduce speed, observe for directions from traffic controllers, and be prepared for unexpected obstacles. Safety near work zones is paramount. Question 55. Detail the legal requirements for yielding to public transit vehicles, like buses re-entering traffic in California. A. Yielding is recommended but not required by law. B. Drivers must yield whenever a bus signals to merge back into traffic. C. Only yield to buses in designated bus lanes. Answer. B. Drivers must yield whenever a bus signals to merge back into traffic. This law helps ensure the efficient operation of public transit. Question 56. What should you do upon encountering a wrong way sign when driving onto an off-ramp? A. Continue cautiously, looking for a safe place to turn around. B. Immediately stop, then carefully back up or turn around when safe. C. Ignore the sign if no oncoming traffic is present. Answer. B. Immediately stop, then carefully back up or turn around when safe. Entering an off-ramp the wrong way poses a serious danger. Question 57. Explain the correct following distance rule when driving behind a motorcycle in poor weather conditions. A. Maintain a 2-second following distance. B. Increase the following distance to 4 seconds or more. C. The same following distance as for cars is sufficient. Answer. B. Increase the following distance to 4 seconds or more. Motorcycles can stop more quickly than cars, and extra space is necessary in poor conditions. Question 58. How should you react if you accidentally enter a freeway off-ramp thinking it was an on-ramp? A. Continue to the end of the off-ramp, then re-enter the freeway. B. Stop immediately, then reverse back to the freeway. C. Signal and carefully merge into the correct direction of freeway traffic. Answer. A. Continue to the end of the off-ramp, then re-enter the freeway. Reversing or stopping can cause accidents. Safely exiting and re-entering is the best option. Question 59. What is the correct course of action when the vehicle in front of you stops to allow a pedestrian to cross, but you cannot see the pedestrian? A. Overtake the stopped vehicle carefully. B. Wait patiently behind the vehicle until it is safe to proceed. C. Honk to prompt the vehicle to continue moving. Answer. B. Wait patiently behind the vehicle until it is safe to proceed. Overtaking could endanger unseen pedestrians. Question 60. How should you proceed if you are in the middle lane and see a lane ends merge left sign ahead? A. Continue in the middle lane until it merges, then blend with the left lane. B. Immediately change to the left lane if safe to do so. C. Speed up to pass vehicles in the left lane before merging. Answer. B. Immediately change to the left lane if safe to do so. Early lane changes help prevent bottlenecks and improve traffic flow. Question 61. When approaching an intersection with a flashing amber traffic light, how should you proceed? A. Speed through the intersection without stopping. B. Stop at the intersection, then proceed when it is safe. C. Slow down and proceed with caution, yielding to any pedestrians and oncoming traffic. Answer. C. Slow down and proceed with caution, yielding to any pedestrians and oncoming traffic. A flashing amber light advises drivers to be cautious. Question 62. What is the appropriate response if you are driving and suddenly find yourself in thick fog, especially if you are on a highway? A. Turn on your high beam headlights to increase visibility. B. Reduce your speed, turn on your low beam headlights, and increase your following distance. C. Continue at the same speed to keep traffic flowing smoothly. Answer. B. Reduce your speed, turn on your low beam headlights, and increase your following distance. High beams can reflect off the fog and worsen visibility. Question 63. Detail the actions a driver must take when exiting a freeway. A. Signal your intention well in advance, then decrease your speed rapidly on the off-ramp. B. Do not signal until you have begun to decelerate on the off-ramp. C. Signal, move into the exit lane, and begin to decelerate once on the off-ramp, maintaining awareness of the exit speed limit. Answer. C. Signal, move into the exit lane, and begin to decelerate once on the off-ramp, maintaining awareness of the exit speed limit. It's important to exit safely and smoothly. Question 64. How should you respond if you are driving on a 2-lane road and a school bus ahead is stopped with its red lights flashing and arm extended? A. Pass the bus carefully, watching for children. B. Stop and wait until the red lights stop flashing and the arm is retracted. C. Honk to alert the bus driver that you are passing. Answer. B. Stop and wait until the red lights stop flashing and the arm is retracted. It's illegal and unsafe to pass a stopped school bus under these conditions. Question 65. Explain the procedure for turning left at an intersection where oncoming traffic has a green light, but you have a dedicated turn arrow. A. Wait for the green light to turn off before proceeding with the turn. B. Proceed with the turn only when the dedicated arrow is green, indicating it is safe. C. Yield to oncoming traffic despite the green arrow because they have the right of way. Answer. B. Proceed with the turn only when the dedicated arrow is green, indicating it is safe. The green arrow provides the exclusive right to turn left. Question 66. If you're driving on a road with 3 or more lanes in your direction, what lane should you choose for the safest driving? A. The leftmost lane for its speed advantages. B. The middle lane to provide the most options for safe lane changes and turns. C. The rightmost lane to avoid faster moving traffic. Answer. B. The middle lane to provide the most options for safe lane changes and turns. It often offers a balance between speed and exit access. Question 67. Describe how to handle a situation where an emergency vehicle is using the shoulder to pass traffic. A. Move to the shoulder to give the emergency vehicle more room. B. Maintain your lane position and speed to provide predictability for the emergency driver. C. If safe, move away from the shoulder and reduce speed to allow the emergency vehicle to pass. Answer. C. If safe, move away from the shoulder and reduce speed to allow the emergency vehicle to pass. Ensuring clear passage for emergency vehicles is crucial. Question 68. In a scenario where your vehicle's right wheels move off the pavement, what is the safest way to return to the road? A. Brake hard and steer sharply back onto the pavement. B. Maintain speed, steer straight, and gradually reduce speed before re-entering the road. C. Slowly steer back onto the road without reducing speed. Answer. B. Maintain speed, steer straight, and gradually reduce speed before re-entering the road. Abrupt movements can lead to loss of control. Question 69. How should a driver react upon encountering a wrong way sign when driving at night? A. Continue with caution, assuming the sign may be misplaced. B. Immediately slow down, safely turn around, and exit the area. C. Increase speed to find a turnaround point more quickly. Answer. B. Immediately slow down, safely turn around, and exit the area. Seeing a wrong way sign indicates you're going against traffic, posing a significant danger. Question 70. What steps should you take if you are driving and notice that a vehicle is trying to pass you on a 2-lane highway? A. Accelerate to make passing more difficult and maintain your position. B. Maintain or slightly reduce your speed and keep to the right to facilitate safe passing. C. Move to the left slightly to prevent the vehicle from passing. Answer. B. Maintain or slightly reduce your speed and keep to the right to facilitate safe passing. Cooperation ensures safer passing maneuvers for all involved. Question 71. Define the correct action when no passing zone signs are posted, but the road ahead appears clear. A. Proceed to pass if you judge it to be safe. B. Respect the sign and do not attempt to pass. C. Flash your lights to signal oncoming traffic and then pass quickly. Answer. B. Respect the sign and do not attempt to pass. No passing zone signs are placed for safety reasons that might not be apparent. Question 72. How should a driver adjust their speed and position when lane ends merge left is indicated? A. Accelerate and merge at the last possible moment to take advantage of the open lane. B. Check mirrors and blind spots, signal, and merge into the left lane well before the lane ends. C. Maintain lane position until the lane ends, then merge without signaling to maintain speed. Answer. B. Check mirrors and blind spots, signal, and merge into the left lane well before the lane ends. Early merging helps prevent traffic congestion and accidents. Question 73. What precautions should be taken when driving near a men at work zone in terms of speed and lane choice? A. Increase speed to minimize time spent near workers. B. Keep to the lane closest to the workers to give them more visibility. C. Reduce speed and, if possible, change lanes away from the work zone. Answer. C. Reduce speed and, if possible, change lanes away from the work zone. Providing workers with as much space as possible enhances safety. Question 74. How do you react to a cross-traffic ahead warning when there are no visible signs of other vehicles? A. Ignore the warning and proceed without changing speed. B. Slow down, proceed with caution, and be prepared to stop. C. Accelerate quickly to cross the area before any cross-traffic appears. Answer. B. Slow down, proceed with caution, and be prepared to stop. Even if no vehicles are visible, conditions can change rapidly. Question 75. Describe the appropriate speed adjustment when you see a truck rollover reduced speed sign on a highway curve. A. Ignore the sign if you're not driving a truck. B. Maintain your current speed if no trucks are in sight. C. Reduce your speed and approach the curve with caution, regardless of vehicle type. Answer. C. Reduce your speed and approach the curve with caution, regardless of vehicle type. The sign indicates a high risk of accidents for all vehicles. Question 76. What is the correct maneuver if you find yourself in a lane marked right lane must turn right, but you wish to continue straight? A. Continue straight, ignoring the lane marking. B. Signal and carefully merge into a lane that continues straight. C. Stop and wait for a break in traffic to merge or turn. Answer. B. Signal and carefully merge into a lane that continues straight. Always follow lane markings to ensure traffic flows smoothly and safely. Question 77. When are you legally obligated to yield to a transit bus re-entering traffic in California? A. At all times, in all conditions. B. Only when the bus is signaling and you are on a road with a speed limit of 35 miles per hour or less. C. Never. Buses must yield to existing traffic. Answer. B. Only when the bus is signaling and you are on a road with a speed limit of 35 miles per hour or less. This law aims to improve public transit efficiency and safety. Question 78. How should you proceed if you approach an intersection where the traffic lights are out due to a power failure? A. Treat the intersection as though it is controlled by a yield sign. B. Proceed with caution, but do not stop unless necessary. C. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. Answer. C. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. This ensures that all drivers approach the intersection with caution and yield appropriately. Question 79. Describe the process for making a legal U-turn on a residential street when there are no vehicles approaching. A. Signal your intention, check for pedestrians, and proceed if clear. B. Make the U-turn quickly without signaling to avoid delaying traffic. C. U-turns are not allowed on residential streets. Answer. A. Signal your intention, check for pedestrians, and proceed if clear. Always ensure it's safe and legal before executing a U-turn. Question 80. What is the safest way to navigate a roundabout with multiple lanes, especially when you need to exit at the opposite side? A. Enter in the right lane and change to the left lane inside the roundabout. B. Choose the lane that corresponds to your exit before entering the roundabout. C. Stay in the outermost lane throughout the entire roundabout. Answer. B. Choose the lane that corresponds to your exit before entering the roundabout. Proper lane selection is key to safely navigating roundabouts. Question 81. How do you determine the appropriate following distance during adverse weather conditions, such as heavy rain or fog? A. Maintain a 2-second following distance for better visibility. B. Increase the following distance to at least 4 seconds. C. Keep a 1-second following distance to stay within the visible area. Answer. B. Increase the following distance to at least 4 seconds. Adverse conditions require more distance to safely react to traffic changes. Question 82. Describe the legal requirements for yielding to pedestrians at unmarked crosswalks in residential areas. A. Pedestrians must yield to vehicles in unmarked crosswalks. B. Vehicles have the right of way, but should exercise caution. C. Vehicles must always yield to pedestrians, marked or unmarked. Answer. C. Vehicles must always yield to pedestrians, marked or unmarked. Pedestrian safety is a priority in all crossing situations. Question 83. What are the specific steps you should take when your rearview mirror indicates an emergency vehicle is approaching rapidly from behind? A. Continue at your current speed and direction. B. Immediately pull over to the right and stop, if safe to do so. C. Accelerate to clear the lane for the emergency vehicle. Answer: B. Immediately pull over to the right and stop, if safe to do so. This action clears the way for emergency responders. Question 84. In what instances is it permissible to cross a solid white line on the highway? A. When traffic is slow and you need to change lanes. B. To overtake slower vehicles on the right. C. When entering or exiting the highway where merge lanes are present. Answer: C. When entering or exiting the highway where merge lanes are present. Solid white lines indicate boundaries not typically crossed, except in specific situations like highway exits or entrances. Question 85. What actions should a driver take when approaching a school zone while children are present and no speed limit is posted? A. Continue at the legal speed limit. B. Reduce speed to a safe level, typically 25 miles per hour or less. C. Speed through quickly to minimize disruption. Answer: B. Reduce speed to a safe level, typically 25 miles per hour or less. Safety around children is paramount, and drivers should err on the side of caution. Question 86. Explain the procedure for safely navigating through a tunnel with reduced visibility and heavy traffic. A. Increase your speed to minimize time in the tunnel. B. Turn on your headlights, reduce speed, and increase following distance. C. Use the tunnel's center lane to maintain a consistent flow. Answer: B. Turn on your headlights, reduce speed, and increase following distance. Visibility and traffic flow are critical considerations in tunnels. Question 87. How should you adjust your driving based on the keep right sign when driving in mountainous areas? A. Always keep to the right, regardless of your speed or overtaking vehicles. B. Use any lane that suits your speed. C. Keep right except when overtaking or as the road layout requires. Answer: C. Keep right except when overtaking or as the road layout requires. This maintains orderly traffic flow and allows faster vehicles to pass. Question 88. What is the correct course of action if you encounter an aggressive driver tailgating and attempting to overtake you? A. Maintain your lane and speed to discourage reckless passing. B. Accelerate to match the speed of the aggressive driver. C. Safely move to another lane, if possible, to let the aggressive driver pass. Answer: C. Safely move to another lane, if possible, to let the aggressive driver pass. It's best to avoid confrontation and reduce potential for accidents. Question 89. Detail the responsibilities of a driver involved in a collision that results in injuries when they are not at fault. A. Leave the scene immediately to avoid liability. B. Check on the injured, call emergency services, and wait for police to arrive. C. Exchange insurance information with the other party and leave before police arrive. Answer: B. Check on the injured, call emergency services, and wait for police to arrive. Providing aid and cooperating with authorities is required, regardless of fault. Question 90. When driving through an area with wildlife crossing signs, what additional precautions should you take beyond reducing speed? A. Use your horn continuously to scare away animals. B. Be alert, especially at dawn and dusk, and prepare to stop if necessary. C. Ignore the signs if no animals are visible. Answer: B. Be alert, especially at dawn and dusk, and prepare to stop if necessary. Many animals are most active at these times, increasing the risk of crossing paths with vehicles. Question 91. Explain how to safely handle a tire blowout while driving at high speeds on the freeway. A. Immediately apply the brakes to reduce speed. B. Keep the vehicle straight, gradually slow down, then pull over safely. C. Exit the freeway at high speed to handle the situation off the road. Answer: B. Keep the vehicle straight, gradually slow down, then pull over safely. Controlled actions are crucial to prevent loss of control during a blowout. Question 92. What considerations should be taken into account when deciding to use high beam headlights in rural areas? A. Use high beams at all times to maximize visibility. B. Use high beams unless approaching or following another vehicle. C. High beams should only be used in the absence of streetlights. Answer. B. Use high beams unless approaching or following another vehicle. This maximizes visibility while preventing blinding other drivers. Question 93. Detail the correct response to witnessing a road rage incident between other drivers while stopped at an intersection. A. Engage with the drivers to help resolve the conflict. B. Maintain a safe distance. Do not make eye contact, and report the incident if necessary. C. Record the incident with your phone to provide evidence. Answer. B. Maintain a safe distance. Do not make eye contact, and report the incident if necessary. It's important to stay safe and avoid getting involved. Question 94. How should a driver react upon encountering a temporary roadwork next 5 mile sign in terms of lane selection and speed adjustment? A. Select a lane farthest from the work as early as possible and reduce speed according to posted limits. B. Maintain normal speed until actual work is visible. C. Use the lane closest to the work area for a better view of the progress. Answer. A. Select a lane farthest from the work as early as possible and reduce speed according to posted limits. Early preparation and caution are key in work zones. Question 95. What are the implications of a left turn yield on green sign for drivers waiting to turn in the presence of oncoming traffic? A. Proceed with the left turn without yielding, as oncoming traffic will stop. B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. Proceed with the turn when safe. C. The sign only applies to pedestrians, not oncoming traffic. Answer. B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. Proceed with the turn when safe. This ensures the safety of all road users at the intersection.